are just finished our 3rd week of our boat refit. We took our 1999 MacGREGOR and totally kind of did a full refit, changed it up and brought it into 2021. We have had so many boat jobs that we've done and gotten so much done in the last 3 weeks, and a ton of stuff that isn't even on our list. But this past weekend we had pretty much a full 2 7-hour days to really give her, and that was awesome. So we definitely got the engine serviced, the internal or organized the inside storage, and we did all of the polishing, and we've got a lot of this stuff on order, so we're just waiting for it to show up to finish the last little bits, like the lighting, the safety kit, the winch bag, all of that. We've started inspecting the rigging, and our decals are on order, so we're getting there. We are so hoping to be set for our May 8th splash date. I don't know if it's gonna happen or if we're gonna have to wait another weekend, just waiting on product to show up, but it's happening. We are so excited and we can't wait to show you the entire boat. It's just awesome. Now it's time to check out our little alcohol single burner here to see if it works. We just got some fuel for it. I'm working on cleaning it up so it's nice and clean. There's a little piece that goes in here that your pot sits on. Once I get that all done and taken care of, we're gonna fill up this guy right down here. So that's what holds your alcohol in it. And then you take this little pad off when you want to use it, and that allows the alcohol to come up through, and when you're not using it, you put the pad on so that nothing spills out. So it's a pretty simple, easy system. Just got to get it all cleaned up and do a quick test on it. Okay, so we got the cooktop all cleaned up. It's time to fill this up with some fuel and test it out. Okay, so we got her filled with just a little bit of alcohol so that we can test it. Here we go, moment of truth.
See if this works.
Has this got a safety thing? Nope. All right, here we go.
Yep, put it right down in there. There you go.
Oh, it scared me. Try again. It's burning. Something's burning.
Yeah, it's going.
Is it going?
Yeah, this is what it said is the downfall with using methyl hydrate is not only is the BTUs a little lower, but it's not toxic or anything. Yeah. Burns clean, but it is clear. Oh. Because it burns so clean, it's hard to see the flame.
I can see the flame.
But yeah, feel that. It's throwing some serious heat now.
Oh, it is too. Cool.
Yep. But it's a safe setup, and that's why these Origo stoves are really popular on boats. The other safe feature about alcohol stoves like this, why they put them on boats, is they can be snuffed instantly with water. Ah. Whereas oil things, kerosene, stuff like that is super dangerous.
Yes, you can't use water.
On a boat,
Makes
you
sense.
want something that can go out instantly.
Yes.
You could throw a wet rag on this and it'd be out.
It'd be out.
But let's try snuffing it.
Okay, gonna snuff her out.
That's it. She's off.
There you go.
It's that easy.
That easy. We are cook ready.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Good job, babe.
Good job. We just got the mast down and we're changing our mast light at the moment. And so Josh is trying to take this apart, but unfortunately it's riveted. So it makes it a little bit difficult to remove the light itself. And we're going to fish a new wire straight down the mast because the bottom end's all frayed and busted. So we figured while it's down and we're in it, we might as well just get it replaced.
Make it all new.
Exactly.
And the one we're replacing this halogen with is actually an LED, so it essentially should last forever.
Should, yeah.
For the most part. And it's super bright. It's got, I think it's rated for 2 nautical miles. So
something like that, yeah.
Pretty excited to get that done, and then we'll, this wire is just old. It's just...
It is. It looks pretty brittle and gross.
It's super brittle. So
yeah.
While we have it, we can fish it right out, put a new one in. It's going to be awesome.
Yep. Awesome. Perfect, babe. And while Josh is working on that, I'm starting to inspect all of the cables, shackles, lines, everything like that, making sure that we don't have any frays or anything like that. And we're changing out the rigging tape on these just the same as we did on the stays around the outside of the boat. So it's a bit of a cleanup and a brighten up and mast kind of a day.
It is.
Awesome. Just got the top of this stay cleaned off with the rigging tape. And what I'm searching for right now is these clamps right here. So you just want to make sure that there's no movement on them whatsoever, that they're still in good shape and they haven't moved on the cable at all. And these guys look all good, so we're good to go. The wire looks excellent. So this one's good. On to the next. So we had to take the rivets out, and in the process of banging the rivets out so that we could put the new light in, we lost the wires. But thank goodness you were able to fish them out, because that would have really sucked.
Yeah, it just makes it that much harder.
Wow.
But that actually was pretty easy. I put a coat hook in there, coat hanger in there, and just instantly got it and popped it back out. So
straight up.
So time to fish the new wire through.
All right.
Hi.
Hi.
We got some electronical stuff going on. So
Lights on.
There's our light.
Got her figured?
Got her figured.
All right, let me see your new handy dandy plug. Awesome.
I had to make that because the prongs were broke off of it. So I actually got some old connectors, drilled out the old plug, fit the connectors so that they would fit. They're still, the positive and negative are different sizes, so I had to make those different. Soldered them, sealed them, and then packed it full of that same 2-component epoxy putty, and this thing's solid. It's incredible actually how good it worked. So let's see.
Fits in there?
I hope so. Yep.
We got plugs.
Look at that.
All right.
Yep, fits perfect.
Excellent. Now we just have to connect the wires together and step the mast back up, and we're ready to call it a night.
I got a couple of rivets to replace, but yes,
right,
we're close.
Rivets.
We're really close.
I so forgot about the rivets.
Silly rivets.
Silly rivets.
Did it.
Voila.
We did it. Frickin' did it. Well, it's midday on Saturday. Today is a big day. We have lots of work to do today. Our plan is to actually be completed, and we're going in the water tomorrow. We're pretty excited about that. We have a huge list of things to complete today. My truck is full of stuff. Tamara's just buying a last few minute things that we're going to need to finish some of the projects and get things done. We don't want to have to bring too much on board afterwards when we're already in the lake. It'll be more difficult. So as much as we can stock in here now for everything from kitchen supplies to safety equipment, all that kind of stuff, we want it done. We want everything completed. So we're gonna be working our butts off today. It's gonna be a gong show in here for most of the day, but hopefully we'll be able to do a walkthrough this evening and give an update of everything that we've done and completed so far, and maybe a little bit of what's left. So anyway, I'm gonna get started. I'm actually gonna finish up the 2 water systems that we have. I've come up with a kind of alternative plan for now that's gonna hopefully be simple enough, but also keep us with fresh water for both sinks, and I think it's going to work out okay. It's simple, which is what we need on here, and I'm going to get at it. And after that, I got the bow light to work on. I got a new LED light for that will be replaced. We replaced all the running lights on the boat with LED so that they'll be brighter and last forever. We won't have to change them out. And we have decals to do. We got to clean the boat again. It's been sitting for a few days. It's a little dirty, but we'll wipe things down once more. We got lots of organizing to do. We've got finished setting up the rigging and sails and inspections. There's a big list of stuff left, but anyway, I'm gonna get at it. So this is what I came up with for our fresh water for both sinks, so we don't require a lot. It's not for drinking, it's really just for washing dishes and hands and stuff. But these collapsible sacks we can take on and off the boat. We can use lake water to fill them up. It has a valve that we can turn on and off, and I've put these slip-on splicers here that are the same size as the hose we have for our pumps, so we can press fit them on. We can turn on this valve to open, and it should work, and we should be able to pump water out of it. I'm going to test it out now, and I think this is going to work just fine. So once these are pressed onto here, I can set it up under the sink here, and because there's going to be no air in it once you pump it, as it empties the bladder, it will just collapse down till it's completely empty, and then we have to refill it. So I'm going to set it all up, drop it into the spot where it's going to be sitting, and see how it works. Awesome. Okay, so I got it set up, I got it primed, and it's doing exactly what I was hoping it would do. Awesome. We got water. Woo! Very cool. Yeah, so I think this is going to work great. And when we don't want to use it, it's even got a valve to shut it off. So I think this is going to be a good little system. Simple for now. I mean, short of us actually putting in an actual freshwater tank, which we've been talking about, we thought we'd try it out with this for now. We're not in a position where we're at a marina or anything like that, so this will be really easy for us to just pull these out, fill them, and put them back. So I think this is going to work out okay. Okay, so we got the water stuff pretty much down. I just have to snip this one hose to the right length. We got these fittings on our water bags, and I finished off the interior of these. This was just unfinished fiberglass and kind of a nasty spot, but the problem with all of these spots is down inside of them is the bottom of the hull, and it's shaped like this, so nothing sits flat. So what I've been doing is going through all of the areas, building them up, so in case any water gets in here, which they're designed to do, it flows up the back. It still has a void underneath for that, and I've been using foam to flatten them out and make nice spots for bins and stuff to go. And then I've been using chunks of the old flooring. It's peel and stick, and we stick it on the inside, and it takes care of all the fiberglassy stuff and helps the stuff from sliding around. So we actually end up with, back in here again, an actual finished little cupboard area, which is nice and clean, and doesn't have fiberglass. I think
it's awesome. It's not itchy anymore, and our bins are gonna fit in there without falling over, so I'm excited.
Totally. And then so we got the same setup in here for the sink in the kitchen, but you can see how it is here. It's really uneven. It's hard to do anything. This one we're not going to do anything because it's nice and wide, and then we actually have a bin that our water bag sits in here. You can see how it's connected, and as they drain all the water out of it, that bin actually just collapses, so there's no sloshing. You don't need a tube to go down in it. It just compresses as it goes until it's empty, and then we just pop it out, fill them back up, and they're 2.5 gallon sacks, so really for just pumping fresh water out to brush your teeth or wash clothes, wash your hands, wash your dishes and stuff, it'll be perfect. We don't really need a whole lot more than that for what we're doing now. Yeah. This is going to be perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. Great find, babe.
I'm going to finish this so we can get this mess cleaned up. We got lots to do still today.
So messy.
But we've done so much today already. It's awesome.
Well, I didn't think we had this much storage in the boat, and now that we're kind of putting things away in bins and stuff, it's like we have too much storage, which is weird.
It's crazy. We got a lot. And
it's a weekend camper. It
is, but we're already starting to block off and plan some week-long trips, right?
That's true. That's true.
And the beauty of that is we'll have enough space to bring all our food, all our stuff. It's not like we can't just stop off somewhere and run and get some extra beer or ice or something, but it's pretty cool to know we've been able to build that much space where we could probably carry enough in here for a good 2 weeks, I bet, for food, water, and everything.
And it was funny because we were laying in the berth, and we were laughing about the fact that it's not a fishing boat, you know, and usually people, when they redo their MacGREGOR or little sailboat like this, it's all about trying to make it as light as possible, as efficient as possible. There's no creature comforts whatsoever, and we are all about, let's make this comfy.
Yeah, we got multiple strainers and dishwashing racks and Different types of glasses for different types of
Many
drinks.
towels and blankets and yeah, we're ridiculous. But
we're done with roughing it.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore.
No, we don't tint.
No. Ew.
So ew. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this up. We got lots to do. Okay.
It's time to get this girl named. She's been naked for long enough. Let's dress her up and make her pretty. Are you hiding, Miss Zoe? You decided you don't like the sunshine. You gotta get used to it there, kiddo. We gotta get your winter coat off you so you can be out in the sun more. Yeah, we do. Hi, baby. Our boat kind of exploded. It's time to start the organization process and figure out where all this stuff is gonna go so that we have a comfortable living space while we're in here. It's like outfitting a trailer again, which is kind of fun, but we did get our foamy for our bed, so you can see it down there. And we've got extra storage in the back, so we're figuring that out to have our tarps and clothes and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like a major game of Tetris that I'm playing right now to figure out where everything's gonna fit, and then remembering where I put it so that we can put it back in the same place later. So here we go, time to organize. Everything's already set up there.
It's quite comfortable, actually.
It's a bit like being in a coffin, ish,
A little bit.
but it's comfy.
It's great.
It'll work.
I'm happy with
This
it.
this foamy is a lot firmer than I thought it was going to be.
Way firmer, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a bit more squishy.
It felt squishy, but it's
Yeah.
quite firm.
Yeah. Oh well, maybe it'll.
Straighten out our backs.
Yeah. What do you think of these pillows?
We'll have to get a topper for our foamy.
A foam topper for our foamy.
Yeah, the pillows are fine.
You like the pillows?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take the plastic off, then we can keep them.
Yeah.
But
This is
it
great
was not
storage.
easy to make this lovely bed in here. It definitely takes some finagling around, so I have a funny feeling it's going to be my job from this day forward to make the bed.
Well, you have to come up with some really good ideas with your mom on how to do that.
Definitely. Make it easy, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. We've got
That's
this
the key.
super awesome quilt that my mom made that is going to keep us nice and toasty in the boat.
We've got
And,
tons of storage in
Tons of
here.
storage back there.
Tons.
I don't know if you can see it back there. All of our storage we got set up.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this one's going to be outdoorsy stuff, tarps and things.
Mm-hmm.
That one, I don't know. And then that one's going to be for clothes. So
Cool.
that's where we are.
It's awesome.
Back to the organization game.
Oh, I can actually have a little nap right now.
No, wake up. There's no time for that.
I know, too much to do. Okay, let's go.
All right.
We've been so busy and we've had so much fun refitting or building our boat into what we want and what we can envision of how we want to recreate on the lake or the ocean or wherever we can drag this thing. We're so excited, and I'm calling it a thing because we still have to name her. We've moved all of our projects through the process of in progress to be completed. As you can see, almost everything's done here now. We've worked our butts off, and we're super pumped with how well it's turned out. We got one thing left. We have to rename our boat. So there's a process for that. So that you don't have any bad mojo, and we want to make sure we do that appropriately. We're going to need all the good mojo we can get on that sucker. Not that we don't bring a bunch with us to begin with, but we want to make sure that it's top level, maximum mojo. So we have to rename our boat and do it properly and appease Poseidon, and we're looking forward to that. But as you can see, everything's completed now. We're so excited to share all this stuff with you and all of our adventures moving on. We've had a lot of fun.
We've had the best day, first maiden voyage on our boat today, and with keeping
with the nautical
tradition,
and
I
tradition,
guess. Yeah. we figured it's time to do a renaming ceremony on our boat because we have changed the name from Coattails to Honu Time, and we want to make sure that we appease Poseidon and we have smooth sailing from this day forward.
Yes.
So let's get on with the ceremony.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna call Mom and everybody. So part of, no, you can just leave it running.
Okay, go ahead.
Part of what we're supposed to do in the ceremony is share it with your family and friends. So since that's kind of impossible with COVID and everything, we have lined up a call with our families to get them on here with us. So we're gonna do the ceremony and have them join us through
kind of a Zoom call.
A Zoom call. So
don't you just love Zoom?
Let's get these guys online. Hi guys. Okay. We're gonna set this phone up over here, and we're standing.
I'm still ringing.
We're standing. Cheers. It's ringing. Oh, there she is. Hi, Mom. There she is. Hi, Mom.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, we're gonna set you guys up here, and then we have to read this stuff off.
Okay, I got a drink here. So.
Perfect.
Perfect. Excellent.
Okay.
All right. Come hold on to this so we don't fall over.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Ready?
You gonna read this?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Almighty and great ruler of the sea and ocean.
Now it says finish off the champagne. Cheers! So turn that off. Take this.
All right.
This is the best part.
We like this part.
There's some waves coming in.
All right.
Great job. What a good team you are. Yeah, exactly, right?
All right. So join us in celebrating the vessel Honu Time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We did
What time
it.
is it?
It's Honu Time.